Major spoilers for Mutiny and the Bounty, Episode 17 of the Rookie's 7th season, are included below. As expected, Lucy Melissa O'Neill was unconcerned about the sergeant's examination on the rookie. However, it took a while for her to learn her results in the episode that aired on Tuesday, May 6th. Before Tim, Eric Winter informed her that there was a delay and the results would be posted the day after they were scheduled to be, she was already rather anxious. She was finally unable to look when Gray Richard T. Jones displayed the list and instructed her to take a deep breath. After doing it for her, Tim instructed her to look. She was at the top of the list in addition to passing. Typical, he said that even if a student is at the top of the class, she should be anxious that she would fail. Gray complimented her and said she could immediately use her new credentials. Randy receives another call from the kidnappers, who show him that Chastity is still alive. Chastity signs something in ASL, but there isn't enough time to track down the call. After reading it, Miles notices that she is signing Mall. They discover that she might be being held captive at an abandoned shopping center. Del Monte is taking his son to rehab and receiving therapy for him. Sadly, the Eastern Force ambushes them and opens fire on the vehicle. Del Monte locates his firearm and retaliates, capturing the driver. When Selena and Lucy arrive, they pursue the second suspect. Sadly, they shot Del Monte's son in the neck. SWAT and all of the police arrive at the mall to rescue Chastity, and some vigilantes arrive prepared to kill the kidnappers. However, Chastity runs out and saves herself because they weren't looking at her. The police must fight both the kidnappers and the vigilantes, but they are successful in apprehending them all. The bullet barely slightly damaged Del Monte's son's neck, and he is unharmed. Raj enjoys the Spanish song Selena chooses to play on his birthday. He informs her that he is off on a European tour when they are singing together. The skip tracer, according to Randy, he doesn't like being wealthy. Chastity, however, is fine. He expresses gratitude to Tim for his assistance by purchasing time to play catch with Tim's favorite baseball player. Lucy is at the top of the class and passed the sergeant's exam, according to the results that Gray eventually uploaded. She will begin working the night shift automatically. Chastity contacts Nolan to express her gratitude for saving Randy, but while she is on the phone, someone stops and abducts her. Nyla and Angela discover that the Priscilla woman who was working over Nyla's mother has a history of doing this, but they are never able to apprehend her because the paperwork is always legitimate. To finally apprehend Priscilla, they intend to use Angela's mother as a ruse. While riding with Lucy, Selena troubleshoots and even talks to Tim and Miles about Raj's birthday in an attempt to locate him the ideal present. Harper speaks with her mother once again, and she begins talking about how scammers take advantage of the elderly. However, Harper shares how her mother has always been naive and hasn't really prepared her for the world because she always finds the positive side of everything. Wesley informs Del Monte of what transpired and explains that they are keeping him silent by using his child-scoring medications. Wesley warns Del Monte that if he gives in to them now, they would own him forever. Del Monte eventually agrees and meets Burns' lawyer in the parking lot, telling him what happened and that he's not dropping the charges. He appears to be on a warpath. Because Angela's mother plays the role well, Angela and Harper are able to catch Priscilla in the middle of her scam. Randy has been too ostentatious with his money, so people try to rob him. Randy smashes the boys up while he is speaking to Nolan and Nolan is on his way. Someone from the Eastern Front, Burns contacts, holds a gun to Wesley's back and threatens him when he is in the parking lot. Wesley took over the Burns investigation for Del Monte. Wesley says they want him to convince Del Monte to drop the case and have dirt on Del Monte's son, whom they intend to use, and he goes to the police to discuss the matter with Angela. Angela suggests that he speak with Del Monte about it.